Hello and welcome to Rajya Sabha TV, watching Rajya Sabha News with your host Rajat Kane. Well, let's have a look at the top headlines. Rajya Sabha continues discussion on motion of thanks on President's address. Question hour and 0 hour suspended for discussion. Jammu and Kashmir Reorganisation Amendment Bill 2021 introduced in the Upper House. Bill to replace ordinance promulgated last month provides a bifurcation of Jammu and Kashmir into union territories. And Parliamentary Standing Committee's report tabled on science, environment, forest, climate change, railways and urban development. Well, news in details. Discussion on motion of thanks on the President's address resumed in the Upper House on Thursday. Cutting across party lines, members participating in discussion on the motion of thanks on the President's address. Manoj Jha of RJD questioned government's or centre's new farm laws and alleged that laws were discriminatory, while members Swapan Das Gupta listed the benefits of new farm laws.
माननीय सभापति महोदय, आंदोलन लोकतंत्र की जीवंतता का उदाहरण होता है। जिंदा लोकतंत्र और स्वस्थ लोकतंत्र आंदोलन के साथ सदैव निरंतर संवाद की कोशिश करता है। सर, बहुत सालों से पढ़ाया है आंदोलन की सर 3 चीज होती है महत्वपूर्ण: एलिनेशन, अट्रैक्शन, कन्वर्जन। यानी कि अलगाव की चीज कहीं आई, उसके बाद आपका आकर्षण हुआ किसी विचारधारा से, उसके बाद आप सड़कों पे आए। सर, हमने आंदोलनों को न जाने किस नजरिए से देखना शुरू किया है। महोदय, माननीय सभापति महोदय, आपने भी देखा होगा वो सरिया, वो कील, वो खाई। सर, मैं सरहद पे कभी गया नहीं हूं, लेकिन जो तस्वीरें सरहद की देखी हैं वो भी ऐसी नहीं देखी हैं। किससे लड़ रहे हैं आप? अपने किसानों से लड़ रहे हैं। और वो क्या कह रहे हैं? आपसे चांद नहीं मांग रहे हैं, अपना हकूक मांग रहे हैं। और हम में से किसी को यह मुगालता ना रहे, किसी को, चाहे सत्ता पक्ष हो या प्रतिपक्ष हो, कि किसान और खेतीहर समाज की बेहतरी आप किसानों से बेहतर समझते हैं। नहीं, वो अपनी बेहतरी बेहतर समझते हैं। आप उनको समझाने चले कि तुम्हारे लिए हम कानून ला रहे हैं, बहुत बढ़िया कानून है। क्यों समझाने की जरूरत पड़ रही है? क्यों खालिस्तान, पाकिस्तान टुकड़े टुकड़े एंगल लाने की जरूरत पड़ रही है? अरे, हमारा लोकतंत्र बहुत मजबूत है, किसी के एक ट्वीट से कमजोर नहीं होगा। आपने विमर्श को कमजोर कर दिया है। इतना मजबूत लोकतंत्र है सर। कहते हैं 11 दौर की बातचीत हुई है। दिक्कत क्या है ना सर, किसी भी सत्ता प्रतिष्ठान में एकालाप और वार्तालाप का फर्क समझना चाहिए। देयर इज ए डिफरेंस बिटवीन मोनोलॉग एंड डायलॉग। आपके साथ दिक्कत है कि आप मोनोलॉग को डायलॉग का कपड़ा पहनाते हैं। ऊपर से मैंने माननीय मंत्री महोदय को सुना, जो वार्ता में थे, उन्होंने कहा कि हमने ये दिया, हमने वो दिया, हमने ये दिया। सर, लोकतंत्र में खैरात की जुबान नहीं होती है। आप देने वाले कौन होते हैं, हम देने वाले कौन होते हैं? अरे, दे तो वो रहे हैं, 303 का आंकड़ा उन्होंने ही दिया आपको, और आगे के 3 और 0 कब उड़ा जाए ये भी वही तय कर देंगे। इसलिए ये जुबान बंद करिए, एकालाप और वार्तालाप के बीच की दूरी को खत्म करिए। सरकार से आग्रह करूंगा। इतिहास में से क्षण आते हैं जब आप दुविधा में होते हैं। प्लीज, आपके माध्यम से रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा हूं, हाथ जोड़ करके आप दर्द समझिए किसानों का। सर, पूस की सर्द रातों में, माघ की सर्द रातों में सड़क पर रहना आसान नहीं होता। पानी बंद कर दिया गया, शौचालय बंद कर दिए गए। सर, इस तरह के पोजीशन, इस तरह का अग्रेसिव पोस्चर हमने तो अपने कुछ पड़ोसी मुल्कों के लिए भी नहीं सुना, जो अंदर तक आ गए। सर, लाल आंखें वहां होनी चाहिए, कहां हम आंखें लाल कर रहे हैं। ये किसान आपके हैं, ये किसान मेरे हैं। अगर एक दिन इन्होंने हड़ताल कर दी, एक दिन तय कर लिया कुछ नहीं, सर संसद बंद हो जाएगी, सरकारें बंद हो जाएंगी, क्या होगा पता नहीं।
I think if I was to talk about my own state, West Bengal, you will find that for various reasons, also located in history, most of the people who are farmers, kisans, are marginal. They undertake subsistence farming. Most of them have land holdings which cannot earn them enough to survive. They need other occupations. On top of that, if we come to the minimum support price, we'll find that only 9% or more, between 9 and 10% of the farmers actually secure the minimum support price. And the price differential in rice between the MSP and what they get in the market can range from between 600 to 700 rupees per quintal. That's a colossal sum, sir. So the reason why I'm saying it is that such communities need value addition at every point. They need value addition in terms of marketing. They need value addition in terms of agro-industries. They need value addition to get organic farming off the ground. And they need a whole range of investments in the rural sector which has not been forthcoming. Even more than 30% of the vegetables perish as a result of lack of cold storages, and the lack of cold storages can be attributed to the Essential Commodities Act, which have put a certain barrier against hoarding and which was enacted at a time of food shortages. So these are the major constraints. And when you have a series of legislation which puts a seal of legitimacy, legal approval on contract farming, which has been done on an informal basis today, as Professor Ram Gopal Yadav pointed out, that legal sanctity which these acts give, I think are very, very important in terms of trying to actually lift a community, a whole region, which is now being deprived and which falls well short of the achievements which have been there in the Green Revolution area. I urge, therefore, everyone to not look at the whole country in terms of what the most successful have done, but also to look at places where there has been least success.
Sir, in the state of Andhra Pradesh, the farmers are also agitating for the last 415 days with regard to the shifting of the capital in the state of Andhra Pradesh. The Honorable Prime Minister laid a foundation stone of the capital of Amaravati for the residual state of Andhra Pradesh. The construction of new capital is as per the provisions of Andhra Pradesh AP Reorganization Act 2014. The Honorable Prime Minister has allocated 1,500 crores amount for this project. The farmers voluntarily gave their land under land pooling scheme for the development of new capital city. Around 10,000 crores have already been spent in the construction of new capital city. But the present government, after assuming the office in the year 2019, abruptly stopped all construction activities pertaining to Amaravati project. The proposals to set up 3 capitals is opposed by the people of Andhra Pradesh. Abruptly stopping the construction activities in the capital of Amaravati and proposal non-feasible 3 capitals formula in not only wasting the precious amount, public amounts allocated by the central government and also the amounts invested by the state government and also the farmers. The farmers have been agitating for the last 415 days, but the demand of the Amaravati farmers did not consider either by the state government or the central government. It is high time to consider the demand of the agitation of the farmers and to look into to come for a better solution in this regard.
लेकिन अगर मैं क्रिकेट का एक उदाहरण दे पाऊं, क्योंकि एक क्रिकेट का प्रेमी भी मैं हूं, तो कोरोना के बाउंसर पर एक हुक शॉट लगाकर बाउंड्री को भी पार करा दिया है भारत ने। एवरेज ग्लोबल रिकवरी रेट विश्व में 70% है, लेकिन भारत की रिकवरी रेट 97% है, जो विश्व से सबसे बड़ा आंकड़ा है सभापति महोदय। और इसी के साथ वो दूसरा वेव भारत को छू भी नहीं सक पाया, और उसके पीछे कारण यह था कि नेतृत्व ने सही समय पर सही निर्णय लिया। विदेशी नागरिकों के वीजाओं को हमने निलंबित की, स्फूर्ति से हमने लॉकडाउन लागू किया ताकि 37 लाख जानें बच पाएं, और उसी के साथ जो प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा था कि जान है तो जहां है, और इसलिए महासंकट की वित्तीय बोझ की चिंता न करते हुए, चाहे नौजवान हो, किसान हो, युवा हो, शोषित हो, पीड़ित हो, वंचित हो, उन सब के लिए आर्थिक मार से बचाने के लिए सीधा उनके अकाउंट के अंदर राशि पहुंचाने की प्रक्रिया शुरू कर दी। प्रश्न यह है सभापति महोदय कि 26 जनवरी को जो घटना घटी, जो गणतंत्र दिवस हर भारतीय के लिए एक गौरव का दिवस होता है, वो घातक दृश्य एक दर्दनाक याद बन चुकी है। 394 पुलिस कर्मियों और पत्रकारों को घायल किया गया। एक किसान ने अपनी जान खोई। राष्ट्रीय तिरंगे को लेकर पुलिस कर्मियों को पीटा गया और उनको कुएं में फेंका गया। राजधानी के कई हिस्सों को तहस नहस कर दिया गया, और उसके बाद भी जब यह सदन मिलता है, राष्ट्रपति अभिभाषण का बॉयकॉट करके सभापति महोदय हमारे विपक्ष ने राष्ट्रपति जी का, देश का और इस लोकतंत्र का तिरस्कार किया है। आज मनोज झा जी ने कहा था हमें सुनना भी होगा और सुनाना भी होगा। सुनाने के लिए तो आप आ गए, लेकिन सुनने के लिए आप नहीं आए थे। कथनी और करनी में अंतर नहीं होना चाहिए सभापति महोदय।
We are all coming from the rural area. Why the so-called agriculture sector, they are now coming towards the urban area? There they are not going to get the jobs. Sir, only 2-3 points. The slums are increasing and there is no proper living in the rural area. That is the reason they are migrating for these towns. Now, how many slums are there? What is their condition? I am not going to say anything about this government is responsible. Dr. Manmohan Singh also taken several steps. But the problem is, as the situation is very bad in the rural area, they are going to now, once we are thinking about 75 to 80% working force in agriculture sector. Now it has come down to 50%. My humble opinion, I am not going to say statistics is in my hands. That is the real fact. No, there are several areas where we have to further take steps to improve the condition. Now, what type of help we have given to the slum dwellers? Water, light. And they are living in the same house. What they are living about 30, 40 years back, the same condition. The living condition has to be improved. Now, the urban and rural disparity is so much, the gap. naturally, whatever steps we take, it is not so easy. This government has also announced so many programs, but only thing is, this will go on. 75 years of independence we have passed. Housing problem we have not completely solved. Drinking water is one of the major issues because the water level, the groundwater level has gone down. In the previous regimes, we used to take groundwaters, supply to all the villages. Now as the groundwater has gone, we have to search for the water from the dams and lift that and give, solve the drinking water problem. This is one of the major issues.
Well, you were listening to these leaders who earlier in the day spoke in the upper house on the motion of thanks on the President's address. Joining us live from the Parliament House complex is my colleague Kriti Mishra. Kriti, many thanks for joining us. So another day of a fruitful discussion in the upper house. Just take our viewers as to what happened ever since morning. Kriti.
Well, absolutely, Rajat. And you may recall that 15 hours have been allotted for discussion on motion of thanks on President's address. And yesterday we saw this motion was moved in the upper house by Bhuvneshwar Kalata of the BJP and seconded by Vijay Pal Singh Tomar. Yesterday 10 members spoke and today around 12 members spoke on motion of thanks on President's address. Now, as far as the discussion was concerned, the fulcrum of the discussion was, of course, Farmers' Law and India's fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. The Treasury benches listed the benefits of the new farm laws and also said that how this government has increased budgetary allocation for the agriculture sector and also reaffirming the commitment of doubling farmers' income by the year 2022. And as far as the opposition benches are concerned, they expressed concern over the new farm laws and also asked the government to allay the concerns of the farmers, and few of them also urged the government to repeal these laws. And as far as the fight against the pandemic is concerned, the Treasury benches said that India's diagnostic capabilities have enhanced manyfold after the strike of the pandemic, and India responded. And also several members also quoted the ministry, parliamentary committee on home affairs, wherein it had hailed India's fight against the COVID pandemic. So that was a discussion, and tomorrow also this discussion will continue, and it is expected that Prime Minister Modi will reply to this discussion on Monday in the upper house. And the other important bill that was introduced in the upper house was the J&K Reorganization Amendment Bill that provides for the merger of IPS and IAS cadre of J&K into AGMUD. So a very productive day as far as the upper house is concerned. Over to you, Rajat.
Well, many thanks, Kriti, for this update. And as you just said, that the debate perhaps will wrap up on Monday with the Prime Minister's address or reply on the motion. Now, moving on, members of several other parties also took part in discussion on the motion of thanks to President's address. Here is a look.
What have we done so far? We've done so far, you failed to uphold the sanctity of Parliament, they failed India's farmers, they failed India's COVID prep, they failed to strengthen the federal structure, they failed India's youth, they failed India's women, they failed India's jobs, they failed India's economy, they failed to protect the legacy of those jewels. They've also failed the Indian media. 19 lakh Bengali Hindus in detention camps. Now you're taking 1.5 years and promising Mathuas in Bengal citizenship. Baba, they are already citizens of Bengal. I want to tell the farmers I met, who Mohammad Adi sent me there to meet, along with my colleagues from Hoshiarpur, from Amritsar, Gurpal Singh ji from Hoshiarpur, sun rahe ho na? And the farmers from Taran Sahib, and to every farmer of this country, ye aapki rozi roti ki baat hai. हम सब आपके साथ हैं. जय जवान, जय किसान, जय हिंद, जय बांग्ला.
எப்பொருள் யாரார்வாய் கேட்பினும் அப்பொருள் மெய்ப்பொருள் காண்பது அறிவு. To discern the truth in everything by whomever spoken is wisdom. So to know the truth, to get the ground reality, you have to hear what the opposition says. You may call us minority and will not hear our voice. What will happen if you continue with this attitude? The answer by Thiruvalluvar is this. Idipara illa emara mannan, kedupar illanum kedum. Which means a king without trenchant counsel will fail on his own. So, sir, therefore, I request the government to withdraw the formulas.
OBC reservations in the legislature, sir. Our state legislature already resolved and sent it to the government of India, 33% reservations for OBC. Even women reservation in the Assembly and Parliament. Sir, BC ministry in the government of India first. After 72 years of independence, we don't have any ministry for the backward classes, other backward classes in the country, sir. We are also requesting the government to consider the request, sir. Sir, always in the President's speech also they said that center-state coordination has strengthened the democracy, sir. For strengthen the democracy also, center and state, they should work together and depend on each other in the development process, sir.
We just think of the federalism, the foundation of which is diversity in unity and unity and diversity. You do not think that everything should be done by you and every credit should be claimed by you. This is done by the people as a whole of the country. Try to respect them and give respect to them. Withdraw your farm laws, sit with them. You cannot invite them for a negotiation by putting the concrete walls, by stopping their approach to the city. This is not the way a democratic government does it. Therefore, I would appeal through you, sir, that this statement of the Honorable President does not reflect the Indian realities. Therefore, I cannot support this.
हम बड़े समझदार हैं, आइए हम आपको किसानी बिल समझाएंगे। मान्यवर, इनकी समस्या ये नहीं कि किसानों को ये बिल समझ में नहीं आया, इनकी समस्या ये है कि किसानों को ये बिल समझ में आ गया है और अब ये तीनों काला कानून वापस चाहते हैं किसान। आप बड़े अक्लमंद समझते हैं अपने आप को। अरे किसान को इतना मूर्ख मत समझिए भाजपा के लोगों, वो बिगड़ैल बैल की नाक में नकेल डालते हैं, आपकी सरकार के नाक में भी नकेल डाल देंगे, चिंता मत कीजिए। मैं आज सुन रहा था मान्यवर, मुझे बड़ा आश्चर्य हुआ, सारी की सारी भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सांसद जितने भी नेता बोल रहे थे, कह रहे हैं कांग्रेस पार्टी ने 2019 के घोषणा पत्र में इसको लिखा था, यह बिल तो कांग्रेस पास करना चाहती थी। जीएसटी की बात करो, यह बिल तो कांग्रेस करना चाहती थी, हम इसलिए इसको कर रहे हैं। लेकिन वो सांसद ये बताना भूल गए कि जब यह बिल कांग्रेस लेकर आई थी तो उस समय स्वर्गीय अरुण जेटली जी ने और स्वर्गीय सुषमा स्वराज जी ने उस समय बिल का विरोध किया था।
Our Annadatas, the Kisans, on whom the Rashtrapati showers praise in his speech, they are silenced and traumatized and with multi-layered barricading, iron nail rods, barbed wires and iron rods between cemented barricade, remaining one of the horrific Tiananmen Square incidents, sir.
In some legislative business in Rajya Sabha, Minister of State for Home Affairs G. Kishan Reddy introduced Jammu and Kashmir Reorganisation Amendment Bill 2021 on Thursday. It replaces an ordinance promulgated by the President last month. The bill will amend Jammu and Kashmir Reorganisation Act 2019. The Act provides for bifurcation of the state of Jammu and Kashmir into the Union Territories of Jammu and Kashmir and the Union Territory of Ladakh.
Honorable Chairman, sir, with your kind permission, on behalf of Honorable Home Minister C. Amit Shah ji, I raise to move for leave to introduce a bill further to amend the Jammu and Kashmir Reorganisation Act 2019.
2021. Bill 2021. The question is that the leave be granted to introduce the bill. Those in favor, please raise their hands and say aye. Those in favor, those against, please raise their hands and say no. I think the ayes have it, ayes have it, ayes have it. Introduce the bill. Minister,
I introduce the bill, sir.
it is introduced.
Well, that's it in this edition of Rajya Sabha News. Keep watching RSTV for more. Thank you and stay tuned. Goodbye.